test market. Welcome to the official weigh-ins for Octagon 76. Octagon comes back to its German home where it all began back on June 4th, 2022 with Octagon 33. This is also the city, the beautiful city of Frankfurt that helped us carve our name in MMA history with the Eintracht Stadium event, seeing 58,000 people attend that event and us break that world record for MMA attendance. But tomorrow night, all eyes will be back on the iconic Festhalle. We are there for the 5th time. We have sold it out for the 5th time, so your only way of watching the event will be in Germany live on RTL Plus or around the world on octagon.tv. We have 11 fights for you. We have the return of the Neanderthal, one of the most viral knockouts, one of the most viral finishes in MMA history. Saw him go from 8,000 fans to over 500,000 followers on Instagram in less than a week. Speaking of returns, we have a man stepping back out of retirement. 2 years since he laid down the gloves. He has never fought in Frankfurt. He helped build the sport of MMA in Germany. His name is Daniel Weichel, and tomorrow night he will be part of the main event, taking on Abu Tunkara in the Festhalle. Now, let me introduce everybody on stage. My name is Brian Lacey. Behind me, of course, Andrei Novotny and Pavel Neruda, our fearless leaders, surrounded by our beautiful Octagon ladies, Nina and Teresa, and our commission looking after the scale, Vasco, of course, Pavel Picante Tosh, and Jan the man Verbornik. Let's get this underway. First of all, we have a YouTube free prelim for you. This set at middleweight. Let's welcome back to the scales, David Hošek. 32 years of age, from Prague, the Czech Republic, representing Renegade Prague Gym. 20 fights, 12 wins, 11 finishes in there, 8 knockouts and 3 submissions. Needs to hit 84.4 on the scale. 84.5, he will lose those trunks. 2-time Czech boxing champion, European Games competitor, over 100 amateur boxing fights, 80 victories in there. Nicknamed the Spartan. Now, stepping on, there we go. 84.4 for David Hošek. 84.3, there we go. Let's be precise about this. There we go. Welcome back, David. He makes weight, set and ready to return. Again, look at that record. 12 wins, 11 finishes, 8 by knockout, 3 by submission. We'll now bring him across this way. We're going to welcome another guy now making his debut for Octagon. From the city of Frankfurt, Georg Bilogrevich. From Frankfurt, representing Germany by way of Croatia, representing Main Gym and Infinitus FF. 11 pro fights on his record, 7 victories, 5 finishes, 3 by knockout, 2 submissions, including his last fight, 1 knockout there. Back in May, a head kick KO that was in 27 seconds. You can step on the scales, my friend. These hit 84.4. 85.8. He will have 2 hours to make that weight. 2 hours from the moment he stepped on that scale to hit the 84.4. Again, that's the lot. We're going to do this now, maybe. So again, you can keep up with that on social media. Check it out, Octagon MMA. We will let you know how that goes. Just over a kilo there for him to lose. 2 hours to do it. And we'll bring you here, bring these together. Hošek versus Bilogrevich. This your YouTube free prelim kicks off tomorrow night's Octagon 76. As always, you can keep up with it. We'll let you know 2 hours he has to make that weight. So, from middleweights, we move to bantamweights. Returning now to the Octagon cage and the scale. Let's welcome the mercenary, Jose Zarauz. 32 from Peru, our first and only Peruvian fighter on the Octagon roster. Fighting out of New Jersey, USA, though. You look at that, he's 38 pro fights, 26 wins, 13 finishes in there, 8 knockouts, 5 submissions. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with experience in ACB as well. Needs to hit 62.5, needs to hit 61.7. So again, he will have 2 hours to make that weight. 61.7, that is with the 500-gram allowance on the bantamweight limit. Jose Zarauz will bring you across here, my friend, this way. Thank you, sir. So next up, let's welcome his opponent making his Octagon debut, Raul Lebaransky. 23 years of age from Frankfurt by way of Azerbaijan, representing MMA Spirit, making his Octagon debut undefeated as a pro. 7 fights, 7 victories, 3 finishes in there with 2 knockouts, 1 submission. Needs to hit 61.8. We'll use the hoop of hope as I have given it. That should hopefully do that. It's only the shorts to lose. Needs to only lose 10 grams there. So again, look at Lebaransky. Made his journey into martial arts at the age of 4, moved into judo. His dad then put him into mixed martial arts, hated it to start with, now loves it, now trains with some of the biggest names on the European scene. 61.7 for Raul Lebaransky. There you go, makes weight and touted as one of the, the big stars to come out of MMA Spirit. If you look at who he is training with as well, the likes of Koga, the likes of Fedor Duric, the likes of Ekelin. Those are big words for that gym to be looking so sharply on this young man. And again, he has watched the events from the stands here in the Festhalle. Tomorrow night, he will get to walk out into that iconic venue. So we'll bring you together here, my friend. You get your photo. Don't miss that shout. Off you go, my friend. Jose Zarayuz versus Raul Lebaransky tomorrow night, Octagon 76. 2 little bits of drama on the scale already here. Again, keep up with us on social media. We'll bring you this way out. There you go, my friend. Next up, we have a featherweight contest. Before they step on the scale, let's take a look at the story behind this fight.
Out to claim a title shot as soon as possible. Another convincing win can move him closer to achieving that goal. But he'll be put to the test by Belgian warrior Aiton de Pape, who's quickly adapted to the black and yellow cage. He made his debut on the football stadium in Prague's Eden Arena with only a few days' notice, but even under these extremely difficult conditions, de Pape managed to rise to the occasion. He gave it his all and claimed a valuable victory over an extremely well-rounded Paulus. And now, he has another target in his sights. With 6 of his 13 wins achieved by finish, the fighter known as Hitman operates like a silent killer. He's proven time and time again that he can adapt incredibly well to any situation. This is his strongest weapon, and you can be sure he'll employ it against Hendon, who will earn major respect in a weight class packed with hungry predators.
Now let's welcome to the scale for his second trip to the Octagon cage, Aiton the Hitman de Pape. 30 years of age from Antwerp, Belgium, representing Combat Brothers. Pro fights 18, 13 victories, 6 finishes in there, 3 knockouts and 3 submissions. The first and only fighter for Octagon to ever debut on a stadium event. 66 on the money for de Pape. Makes weight with some change to spare there under the 66.3 limit. And again, you look at that record, 13 wins, 6 finishes, 3 knockouts, 3 submissions, and won his debut back at the Eden Stadium as well. Now let's welcome his opponent, fighting out of the UK, James Hendon. 27 years of age from Sunderland, England, representing Team Fish Tank under Andrew Fisher. 12 pro fights, 9 victories, 6 finishes in there, 4 knockouts, 2 submissions. And you look at some of the names he's beaten as well. He's got wins over Jordan Barton, Paul McBain, Tobias Harila. And now we'll step on the scale. Needs to hit 66.3. 66.05 for Hendon. Gun show on point there, James. Let's go. We'll bring the shorts in there. And again, look, debuted at Octagon 56, beat Jakub Donald in that by second round TKO, looking for his second win in Octagon tomorrow night. So we'll bring these two together now. You set, you ready? Get the crocs. There you go. Belgium versus England. De Pape versus Hendon tomorrow night, Octagon 76. What a fight that is set to be. That is a sleeper on the card, in my opinion. Great fighters, both of these. Now, speaking of great fighters, the question ahead of the weigh-ins today is, would we have an opponent for Tamerlan Dulatov? The answer to that is yes. We have a guy from Austria coming in, Sebastian Herten-Leyer. He will be making the trip here to take on the one, the only, the most wanted. Welcome to the scale now, Tamerlan Dulatov. 25 years of age from Dusseldorf, Germany. Representing Triple One Gym, 2 pro fights, 2 victories, 2 finishes. Holds the record for the fastest submission in Octagon history. This at a catch weight of 81 kilos. 80.9, therefore most wanted, Dulatov. There you go, my friend. We'll bring you next to Pavel. Or next to me, that's fine. So there we go, Tamerlan Dulatov, he is signed, set and ready to make that walk into the Festhalle tomorrow night. 2-0 as a pro, taking on Sebastian tomorrow. We will let you know when he gets here, and that is set and ready. Next up, we have a catchweight bout set at 74 kilos. 2 of the top talents coming up and through the German scene. Let's take a look at them now.
A clash between 2 ambitious German warriors who want to dominate the lightweight division. Hafeni Nafuka grew up in the world of combat sports. He first took to the mat at the age of 12 and now boasts 10 professional wins on his record. Nafuka is renowned for his lethal grappling skills, wearing down his opponents until they can take it no more. 6 fighters have been caught in his trap and were unable to escape his vice-like grip. He goes by the nickname, the Namibian Nightmare, and for good reason. He knows how to torture his opponents from the opening minutes and boasts 5 first-round wins on his record. Now he's out to claim another big win and send a clear signal that he deserves a place among the elite. But Kevin Enns is ready to do whatever it takes to stop him in his tracks. He's not interested in wasting time either, and has already claimed 3 first-round wins, twice by submission. Recently he scored his first victory under the Octagon banner, and he's determined to leave the cage with his head held high again this time round. The representative of Berlin's Spitfire Gym is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has plenty of weapons in his arsenal, and we can expect to see some top-quality grappling exchanges on the ground. Enns is out to conquer the division, but can he take another step forward to the top when he enters the cage in the Festhalle? Soon we'll find out which of these 2 prospects is ready to become the next huge star.
First up, let's welcome to the scale, Kevin Violens. 26 years of age from Dresden, Germany, representing Home of Sports Elf-Florenz and Spitfire Gym Berlin. 7 pro fights, 4 finishes in there, 4 wins, 3 finishes, 1 knockout, 2 submissions. Was the youngest man to get a black belt in Germany. You look as well at his last win, Octagon 68, first victory inside the Octagon cage, beat Benny Bayrami by unanimous decision. Needs to hit 74 on the money. 73.7 for Kevin Violens. He makes weight, also been training, and from what I hear, beating up the light heavyweight and heavyweight champion Will Fleury this week. He's on his German tour around there, getting some training in. Next up, we will welcome the Namibian Nightmare, Hafeni Nafuka. Just 22 years of age, representing Munich, Germany by way of Namibia, representing Munich All-Stars. Started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu age 12, champion of 2 German promotions, 13 pro fights, 10 victories, 8 finishes, and the youngest man to ever headline an Octagon event. 72.8 therefore, Hafeni Nafuka. What a fight this is said to be. Both known for their grappling, both known for their Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We'll bring you this way, my buddy. And again, you can watch live RTL Plus or on octagon.tv. Germany versus Germany. Kevin Enns versus Hafeni Nafuka tomorrow night. Absolutely love that fight. Speaking of great fights, let's move on now to a lightweight contest. Before they step on the scale, let's show you a bit about these fighters.
a highly precise technician, is looking to shut down a Moldovan destroyer. Local talent Fedor Duric is one of the biggest prospects on the German scene. Even though he just turned 21, he's already delivered several quality performances. His technical prowess grows stronger in every fight. And thanks to this, the young star of Frankfurt's MMA Spirit Club is expected to have a bright future ahead of him. After an extremely close fight against a much more experienced Bogdanovic, he'll want to send a clear signal that he's ready to join the elite. Duric prefers to decide the outcomes of his fights before the limit, and 5 of his 7 wins have been delivered by finish. However, his skills will be put to the test by the Moldovan bulldozer, Petru Buzdugan. This explosive fighter can rely on brutal punches and a ruthless fight style, and he'll punish any opponents who hesitate for a mere second. When he lands a punch, it's like being struck with a sledgehammer. 5 of his 6 wins were achieved by KO, and on each of these occasions, he absolutely demolished his opponents. If the Mace succeeds in crushing Duric, his reputation will skyrocket, and a path will open towards more interesting fights. Who will dominate in this explosive clash between 2 fired-up young guns?
To the scale, the Mace, Petru Buzdugan. 25 years of age, representing Moldova, coming out of CS8 fight team. 8 fights, 6 victories, 5 finishes in there. All victories by way of knockout, and 3 of them coming in the very first round. Young man started combat sambo age 11, moved through that sport to become European champion, also a champion in hand-to-hand combat as well. Has fought on UAE Warriors, and this will be his 2nd fight for Octagon. Needs this 70.6, makes weight, the Mace. Buzdugan set, ready for that walk tomorrow night. Again, 2nd fight for Octagon, looking for his 1st win. You can come off now, my friend. Keep going, it's good. No. Camera time, air time, I like it, I like it. All about content, there we go. Buzdugan again made his debut in Trinets, now looking to make the walk into the iconic Festhalle tomorrow night, looking for his 1st victory inside the Octagon cage. It's good, just relax. Now let's welcome his opponent, fighting out of Frankfurt, Fedor Duric. 21 years of age, from Frankfurt by way of Serbia, representing MMA Spirit. Moved to Frankfurt age 18 to chase this dream and train with the best. Now trains alongside Raul Lebaransky, alongside Max Koga, Delista, Ekelin, and is looking for his 7th victory here tonight. We'll need to lose that. The Hoop of Hope will make its way once more. Again, 7 victories, 5 finishes in there, 2 knockouts and 3 submissions. Started kickboxing age 6, has over 40 competitive bouts in the discipline of kickboxing, and debuted at Octagon 64. Beat Jan Stanovsky there by unanimous decision, put his grappling on show. .8 there for Fedor Duric. The 2nd of the MMA spirits that will make the walk into their home city, their home venue of the Frankfurt Festhalle. It will be a light tomorrow night, of course. RTL Plus, you can tune in, and on octagon.tv. Fedor Duric, one of the best friends of Raul Lebaransky as well. They've come up and through this. They do a lot of stuff on YouTube, quite funny to watch them prank each other if you want to check that out. And also named after Fedor Emelianenko. He was born to do this, and tomorrow night his dream will come true into walking into that Festhalle. Buzdugan versus Duric tomorrow night, Octagon 76. There we go, what a night, what a fight. Work your way that way, my friend. Your things have magically appeared over there. Next up, we have a catchweight bout set at 60 kilos. The ladies on the card looking to take the light tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the video now.
The princess of German MMA has a renowned French knockout artist in her sights. Alina Delaslan moves around in the cage with a confidence that makes you think she's fought her whole life. She proved her immense talent on the amateur scene, where just last year she became IMAF world champion. She soon entered the professional scene, and this year she's already been tearing her opponents apart in Octagon. After a dominant performance against Szymkowa, she went head-to-head with the much more experienced Rosa Gumina at Eden. She showed the tough Polish fighter no mercy and confirmed her star potential with another TKO. The Laslan is earning her status as the future of women's MMA, but this will be put to the test by another dangerous opponent. After a 6-year hiatus, a fan favorite is about to return to the Octagon cage. Clara Ricciganulu has announced she has the highest ambitions as she prepares to make her big comeback. The French warrior is known for her extremely aggressive fight style, and the fact that all of her wins have come by first-round knockout proves it. Now, Clara Ricci plans on reminding the world just what she's made of. In front of a packed arena, we'll soon find out which of these women will take one step closer to claiming the Queen's crown.
Let's welcome first to the scale, Clara Ricciganulu. 27 years of age from Lyon, France, representing Lyon team. You look at her record as well, 4 victories, 4 finishes, all by way of knockout. French Muay Thai champion. First female fighter in Octagon to win in the cage as well. Needs to hit 60 or under. 60 kilos. There you go, on the money there for Clara Ricciganulu. Last fight was back at Octagon 12. That was 2,296 days ago. She beat Domarakova there by in 1 minute 58 by TKO. Next up, let's welcome the princess of German MMA, Alina Iron Fist Laslan. 25 years of age, representing Germany by way of Turkey, representing the Planet Eater Gym. 2 pro fights, 2 victories, 2 knockouts on her record as well. 59.9, should we say that? Yes, 59.9 there for Alina Laslan. Hey. France versus Germany, Ricciganulu versus Laslan tomorrow night here in the Festhalle. Unbelievable fight that. Stay tuned. You can watch it live on RTL Plus and of course on octagon.tv. Next, we have a lightweight contest. Let's take a look at the story behind this fight.
A battle between 2 men looking to climb the lightweight rankings. Dennis Frimpong is notoriously sure of himself. His trademark trash talking gets under his opponent's skin before they even enter the arena. Currently, he's riding high on a 5-fight win streak, and these results have put him in the top 10 of the lightweight rankings.
Gets caught again.
This is huge. Adding the elbows to it. Topalized body language is not good. That's it.
Frimpong launched a war of words with Czech fighter Peter Gabal, and this rivalry has now reached boiling point. The only way to resolve this confrontation is for these men to step inside the Octagon cage, a fight that is sure to rock all of Frankfurt. Gabal is convinced he has what it takes to shut down the bombastic Irishman. He confirmed he was in top form again this year in Munich, where his tenacity was put to the test. He had some difficult moments, but managed to turn this nerve-wracking fight against Jacobi around in his favor.
Oh! Wow! That could be it! Gabal piling the pressure on! He's done it!
We are in store for an explosive clash between 2 well-oiled machines, but which of them will burn out first?
Let's welcome first to the scale, Peter Gabal. 26 years of age, from Prague, the Czech Republic, representing Grinders MMA. 10 pro fights, 7 victories, 5 finishes in there, 3 by knockout, 2 by submission. IMAF World Championship silver medalist as well, coming in here on a 2-fight win streak. Last fight was Octagon 60, or first debut was Octagon 65. That was short notice against Benny Bayrami, and then went toe-to-toe with Elias Jacobi in his last fight and claimed victory. There you go, 70.8 on the money there for Peter Gabal. What a fight. This has been brimming on social media, back and forth they have gone. Gabal, I believe, has tried to phone Frimpong on a few occasions. No need for a phone now. They are set to come face to face next. So let's welcome him now, the menace, Dennis Frimpong. 30 years of age, representing Manchester top team by way of Ghana, by way of Ireland. Stepping on the scale now, 6 victories, 3 finishes in there, 2 knockouts and 1 submission. He's going to use the hoop of hope. Octagon Challenge, England versus Ireland finalist. beat Jan Soroki, Octagon 52. Beat Callum Mullen, Octagon 56. 68 saw him beat Robin Frank. 70.8 there for Dennis Frimpong. 60.8, there you go. Bantamweight, that would be a shock. Same weight as me, there we go.
I'll smash it tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna smash it tomorrow?
I will smash it tomorrow.
Smash it now, man. Yeah. Go on, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're a midget.
You can start?
You're a fucking midget, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to call.
We'll talk tomorrow.
You're not gonna talk
tomorrow.
You're not gonna talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're gonna be underneath your head. You're gonna get under.
End up in the hospital, bitch.
Yeah, you reckon? You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon? Go on, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're nervous?
You're not the one who
nervous.
hospitalizes people. I'm the one who hospitalizes people.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up in the
You're a
cemetery.
mosquito, bitch.
I'm a mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah, mosquitoes kill people.
Yeah.
What have you killed?
I will kill you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking
You're
smash
nervous?
it. I'm not nervous.
Chill, brother.
I'm full
We'll
of
fight
energy.
tomorrow.
Why are you so
We'll
dead?
fight
Why are you
tomorrow,
so
bitch.
dead? Why are you so dead? Why are you so dead?
No kicking guys, yeah?
I'm not gonna kick him, no.
There we go, Gabal versus Frimpong. The talking stops tomorrow night. They enter the Octagon cage. Czech Republic versus Ireland. It's over there. It magically appears. We got it for you, my friend. There we go. Trash talks and facts on Nation. Mosquitoes do kill people. Apparently the biggest killer of people on the planet. So there you go. Frimpong versus Peter Gabal. That is worth tuning in alone. Again, the talking stops tomorrow night, but tonight we got the press conference 6 o'clock live on YouTube. You can join us for that. The final words and the final stare downs between these fighters. Next up, we have a man making his debut. Let's welcome him now, David Kroll. 28 years of age, from France by way of Mexico, grew up in both countries, also represents Switzerland as well. Fight Move Academy is the gym. He's out of 21 pro fights, 11 wins with 10 finishes on there. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist as well. 2 knockouts and 8 submissions. Predicts he will submit and choke out the Attila Korkmaz. 70.1 there for David Kroll. Set to make his debut tomorrow night. What a fight this is going to be. Again, he's been on social media, predicts he will be able to choke out the fearless Attila Korkmaz. Let's welcome him to the scale now. Attila Korkmaz. 34 years of age, from Berlin, Germany, by way of Turkey, representing the Spitfire Gym Berlin. 25 pro fights, 15 victories with 7 finishes in there, 3 knockouts, 4 submissions, never been TKO'd or KO'd in his professional career. 70.7 there for Attila Korkmaz. ACA vet, Bellator vet, has fought around the world, has held 2 European featherweight titles as well on his journey through mixed martial arts. Tomorrow night he'll be looking for another victory. You look back to this stadium show he fought where he powerbombed Octagon 58, powerbombed and rear naked choked Makwan Amir Khani. And tomorrow night he is going up against a submission artist himself in David Kroll. There we go, we'll bring you this way. Kroll versus Korkmaz tomorrow night. What he said, Octagon 76. Can you translate? You can translate? I feel like that's the perfect hat for stare downs as well, right? It kind of keeps people at bay. I like it. I like it a lot. The sombrero necesita. Now, next up we have a light heavyweight contest set to rock the Festhalle, making his debut by way of Brazil, Fabio Moraes. Fighting out of Manaus, Brazil, representing Naxu Gym. 8 pro fights, 7 victories, 7 finishes, all by way of knockout. A Muay Thai champion in his country. A BJJ black belt, has never been to a 3rd round in his career. Needs to hit 93.5. 92.7 there for Fabio Moraes. Making his debut, and again, you look at that record, 7 finishes, all by way of knockouts. Runs a project as well called Favela Fight for kids in his community. His last fight was back in August of 2022. Now returning to the cage, he won that fight in 2 minutes 57 seconds by KO. Now, we welcome to the scale, we welcome back the Neanderthal, Frederick Vosgrone. 29 years of age, representing Germany by way of Dusseldorf. After you, my friend, off you go. A stratospheric rise after his last fight, his debut against Yorick Montagnac. Needs to hit 93.5. We will bring in the Hoop of Hope. And again, you look back at that. He went from 8,000 followers 1 week later. In fact, by the Monday, he had surpassed none other than Andrei Novotny on Instagram. I don't think that went well. And then now 500,000 followers plus. Looking at this for his second fight in Octagon. $93.5, the Neanderthal makes weight. That crazy debut was Octagon 69, made him a viral sensation. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Carlson Gracie, IBJJF world bronze medalist, and Polaris Grand Prix champion. Those are the accolades he comes into the cage with. We will bring him together now. This is your co-main event, Fabio Moraes versus Frederick Vosgrone. What will go down tomorrow? What a fight that is. Next up, we have one bit of business left. This is our main event. This is the story behind the fight. A complete skill set.
Tonkara has scored 7 uncompromising KO wins. In his duel with Buchinger, Tonkara proved that he has no respect for big names.
And that left hand home again.
Since then, he's claimed 3 before the limit wins, out of 4 fights. And now he has another star in his crosshairs.
Straight left.
Is Tonkara about to collect the biggest scalp of his career?
Looking to upset the return of the legend.
Or will Weichel launch a fresh start?
The return of Daniel Weichel. Let's welcome first to the scales from France, Abu Tonkara. 36 years of age, from Paris, France, representing US Metro Gym. 18 pro fights, 12 victories, 9 finishes in there, 8 knockouts, 1 submission. When he turned pro 2016, Daniel Weichel was already at a record of 36-9, M1 champion and Bellator champ. Now looking to come in here and spoil the party. 70.6 there for Abu Tonkara. One half of our main event is set and ready. 2 years in the making, this walk has been made. Let's welcome him now, Daniel Weichel. Representing MMA Spirit from right here in Frankfurt, 57 pro fights, 28 victories, 28 finishes I should say, 6 knockouts, 22 submissions, 70.2 for Daniel Weichel. This is our main event, France versus Germany, Tonkara versus Weichel. Abu, my friend, I'll just get a quick word with you before we go. Tomorrow night, a huge fight, a main event. You spoke to me in the taxi on the way here to the hotel. That is an honor to fight Daniel Weichel. How excited are you for the fight and to face a man like this?
I'm very excited. He's a very good fighter. I know him for a long time because I seen this fight. And yes, it's good for me to fight against a man like him. And let's go.
And what's your prediction for this? How do you get the win tomorrow night?
I haven't prediction. I'm here. I'm very humble guy. I'm here to finish him if I can. But the most important is the victory.
There we go. Great to have you back. Abu Tunkara. There we go. Give it one more time. Daniel Weichel. Daniel Weichel. I don't know if you know what this means even to somebody like me who watched you go through M1, watched you come through the scene in Europe. And for me, it's crazy that you have never fought in Frankfurt. And tomorrow night, that changes. You walk out into the Festhalle. What does that mean to you? And particularly, what does it mean to fight in front of the Frankfurt fans?
To me, it's very hard to put in words. This is like a gift to me, like to fight in my hometown, having all my friends, family, team very close by. It's a dream. I'm very blessed to get this opportunity. I'm very thankful for OKTAGON give me this opportunity, fighting here, and happy to be here with everybody around here.
One question as well, always the prediction. How do you see this getting done? Tunkara looks ready. He's a difficult opponent. What's your prediction for this fight?
Like always, I want to go out there, put all my potential out in the line, fight free, fight happy, and get the victory.
I love it. Now you can do this in German, in Deutsch. Speak to the fans. Why should they tune in? What does it mean for them, for you to have their support?
Also für mich ist es ein Riesengeschenk, hier in Frankfurt zu kämpfen, in meiner Heimatstadt, und mein Team, meine Fans, meine Familie sehr nah bei mir zu haben. Diese Energie spüre ich schon die ganze Vorbereitung durch, und ich freue mich, die morgen Abend in der Halle zu spüren, und dann gibt es ein Feuerwerk.
Okay, we'll let you go get a drink. Daniel Weichel, one half of our main event. What a fight. Daniel Weichel! Daniel Weichel fighting in Frankfurt. Watch yourself, Max Koga. That was Max Koga's back of the head, by the way. Another famous Frankfurt face. Tomorrow night, that goes down. Tonight, 6 p.m., we have the final words, the final face-offs between the fighters. You can join us on YouTube for the press conference. But until tomorrow, we will see you at OKTAGON 76 once more in the Festhalle.
Daniel Weichel, one of the most respected fighters from Europe, returns to the cage after a 2-year hiatus. The former world number 8 and champion of the M1 and Bellator organizations has almost 60 fights under his belt and the scalps of the world's elite fighters in his collection. He'll face the challenge of a lifetime in the form of French finisher Abu Tunkara, who already proved he has no respect for legends in his fight against Buchinger. One fight in the OKTAGON cage was all it took to turn Neanderthal Vosgrone into a European star. One of the greatest grapplers in the world will now be put to the test by the dangerous Brazilian warrior, Fabio Moraes, a black belt in BJJ who boasts 6 KOs on his record. Two-time European champion Korkmaz has already faced Liverpool Shamrock and submitted legendary Finnish warrior Makwan Amirkhani. Now he'll face off against the French submission master, David Kroll, who always looks to finish his fights before the limit. Showman Dennis Frimpong continues to earn respect thanks to a 4-fight win streak, including a victory over Topalai. He'll battle it out in the cage against Peter Gabal, who's in the form of his life and also riding on a 5-fight win streak. You can also look forward to seeing the undefeated princess of German MMA, Alina Dalaslan, in a brutal shootout against the ferocious Clara Riccicanulu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is OKTAGON 76, Weichel versus Tunkara. Purchase the pay-per-view and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament on OKTAGON.tv.